Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video. We are playing with some new drugstore makeup, so if you're curious to see some swatches, how I created this look, and here are some of my first impression thoughts on the e.l.f. x Jen Atkins collection, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on my channel. I love testing out new products, letting you know if they are tan girl friendly. I was so curious about this palette because this is actually the medium to deep palette, so I thought it would be a perfect palette to talk about on my channel. Also, I am a big fan of Jen Atkins and the Way brand. That's her hair care line. I love her stuff. Her shampoos are amazing, so I just wanted to see what kind of makeup she would come up with e.l.f., which is what really piqued my curiosity. If you guys like to hear about new makeup launches, will I buys, anti-hauls, and of course my monthly haul videos, this is the place for you. I would highly recommend subscribing to my channel, turning on that post notification bell. I am trying to post every day, so you do get quite a bit of content from me, and I would highly recommend subscribing so you don't miss anything. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay guys, so like I said in the introduction to this video, I was so curious to try this collaboration between e.l.f. Cosmetics and Jen Atkins. I do like her hair care products, so I was very curious to see what she would come up with as far as makeup goes. I've seen her in like Desi Perkins stories often, and she definitely wears like more neutral vibes, like neutral colors and things like that. So I feel like this eyeshadow palette and the other one that she launched definitely like embody her makeup style. I really commend e.l.f. for doing two different versions of this palette. I think that's pretty revolutionary for a drugstore brand. I know that e.l.f. is definitely one of those brands that I feel like typically has a good selection of shades for multiple skin tones. Obviously, every brand can always be better, but as far as a drugstore, I feel like they were one of the first brands that I really noticed that had shades that really work with my skin undertone, especially in that full coverage foundation they have. I can't remember what it's called. It was like a $5 full coverage foundation. I had that in my stash at one point, but I don't think I have that foundation with me anymore. That's like one really good drugstore foundation I would still recommend to you guys. I'll try and put up a picture here in case you guys are interested, since I really don't have a lot of info, but I feel like e.l.f. has been really consistently getting better. I did skip out on their Chipotle collection, which honestly I feel like also did really well. If they hadn't sold out super quick, I think we'd probably hear more people talking about them. But I think this product is still available, so I feel like I've blabbered on and on and on, so let's go ahead and look at some swatches and let me tell you a little bit more about the products I picked up. The only all-in-one palette you'll need to achieve Jen's effortlessly chic makeup in just minutes. Jen's go-to shades are universally flattering, so everyone can achieve that model off-duty look. Complete with a range of luxe eyeshadows, a cream-to-powder eyeliner, a sheer matte blush, sun-kissed bronzer, and shimmering highlighter to complement and finish off the look. Hair and brow pomade Clear Coat. Curated by the ultimate self-made beauty boss Jen Atkins, power-packed formulas and fresh shades create to help you get your e.l.f. together. Hair is Jen's specialty, a pro-level, long-wearing clear brow gel that is universal for all hair types to set, define, and hold brows in place. With a unique micro brush, the bristles ensure product is dispensed evenly throughout the hair. Can also be used to smooth and tame flyaway hairs along the hairline. This lipstick and liner duo features perfectly paired shades to help define and enhance the lips. The comfortable creamy formula provides a rich matte finish. Okay friends, so now that you've seen swatches and heard a little bit about this collection, let's go ahead and get into how I created this makeup look. Okay, so it's time to film the demo for this video. I'm so excited. This palette is all mattes, and then the highlighter shade is the shimmer shade. So I'm still trying to decide in my head, am I gonna do an all matte eyeshadow look on my channel? Like, who am I? You guys are probably gonna be like, Karen, are you okay? Do you need help? Are you hurt? All of those questions. Anyway, I'm just going to start off with the lightest shade in the palette here. I do have my eyes prepped with my Juvia's primer, and I'm just taking a big old fluffy brush and we're blending that all over the crease. I'm gonna do a very easy makeup look. I just feel like this palette is like the perfect palette for right now. It's not my personal favorite, but I can see so many people being into this color combo. It's possibly one of the best things I've seen launch at the drugstore this year. And I know I'm making a lot of big statements right now, but if you don't like color like I do and you don't shop at Sephora for makeup, I feel like this is like the good e.l.f. formula that people are gonna need. Like, I haven't played with this on my eyes yet. I've only swatched it, but it's very promising from swatches. And I think I've also seen a few people mention that they've tried this palette and they're really enjoying it. So I'm just taking this warm brown and I'm building that on the outer corner and then pulling it in. I don't want to bring it all the way into my inner corner. I kind of want to keep that lighter, but man, these shades are so pigmented. I'm so impressed. I think I just accidentally bumped into that dark brown shade on my eye because I wasn't paying attention. But that's okay, we can fix it. These are blending so nicely. I'm feeling like this palette is going to be very promising. And then I'm going to go back into that Sigma brush and just blend the light to the dark. And I'm going to go back into that small brush and just put it on the brow bone. I really need to get my brows waxed. I've been like thinking like, no, I'm just going to grow them out and see what happens. But I think like this whole part of the brow hair just needs to go away. It needs to go away. Okay, I'm going to take a small blending brush. This is the Morphe M443. It has like a taper. And I'm going to go into the dark brown shade. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. And then I'm going to take the same brush and go into the black shade, which, oh my god, the pigmentation. Then I'm going to go back into that Sigma brush, go into that like warm brown, and just blend all three of the dark shades with that warm brown shade. Ooh, I love that for me. Okay, I'm going to take a flat brush that's clean. I'm going to go into that light shade and I'm just gonna blend it onto the lid. And I'm going to mesh it with that dark shade. Love it. I'm going to go back into the big Sigma brush. Tap, tap, tap. Blend, blend, blend. Tap, tap, tap. Blend, blend, blend. And I think that's it. It's all matte, baby. I'm gonna see if I can rock this. Like, I don't think I've ever done an all matte eyeshadow look on my channel. So we're gonna clean up the lower lash line. We're going to put some foundation on, and then I'm going to come back and test out the face shades. Okie dokie, we're almost done. I want to test this out, so I put my hair up in a bun on purpose. So this is the brow gel, and it has like an interesting brush. I did fill in my brows, but there's no gel. So I'm just going to comb that through. Interesting. This brush is an interesting shape. It's not like a spoolie, so I think it's going to be easier to use on my hair, so I'm just going to start here. I love putting brow gel in my hairline because I have a wild amount of baby hairs. Yeah, this is not my favorite applicator, I'm not going to lie. It's just not helpful that there aren't like 365 bristles, so definitely not a fan of the brow gel. Eyeshadow though, I'm really enjoying so far. I did kind of mess up. I did do a wing on both eyes, but this eye is definitely like the better wing. This one we had a little bit of issues, so just don't mind that. Anyways, I'm gonna try the bronzer in this palette. The shade looks like it's gonna be perfect for my skin tone. So okay, I was gonna use a clean brush, but I decided to just use my Rephr number 5 brush to test out the bronzer. I'm really excited because the shade just looks like a perfectly warm shade for my tan skin. If I'm picking out a bronzer for myself, this is kind of the color I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna go ham sandwich with this bronzer. We're gonna put it all over the forehead, on the lower chin here, the jawline. Just living. Oh, it looks a little dark, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Next, I'm going to grab a clean brush and try out the blush shade. This is like a rosy pink. Pretty basic color, but flattering nonetheless. I'm just going to go a little overboard because I love blush. Ooh, pretty. And then I'm going to use my highlight brush. This highlighter definitely looks like a little bit of a darker golden shade, but I think that'll be perfect for me in the summertime. So, nice formula too. It feels nice and creamy. I'm just going to put some on the tip of my nose. This is a really good color. So golden, and it's not too light. Ooh, I feel so glowy. Okay, so next thing I want to try is the lip product. So this is really cool because it's dual-ended. So I'm going to try the liner. I have that Laneige new lip balm on. It's a little tougher to get the lip liner on, but that's okay. Okay, so this lip is in the shade Bring It On Brown. I forgot to mention that earlier. This is such a beautiful nude. I definitely think I need a lip gloss, so I'm going to use Tower 28 Cashew just to give it a gloss. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's so neutral. It's so glowy. I'm just going to spray my face, do my mascara, and I will be right back to give you guys my first impression thoughts on this collection. Okay, friends, so here is the final look. I feel like the perfect summer. Where's summer? We don't know, but I feel like I have the perfect summer look going on right now. I'm so ready to have some cocktails and hang out with some friends and get some dinner and, I don't know, do some kind of fun activities. I feel like that's the vibe we're going for today. I am so impressed with this palette, you guys. Oh my goodness. I had decent expectations because I feel like e.l.f. has been really going at it this year. And I feel like it's safe for me to say that this is my favorite affordable eyeshadow palette I've tried this year. Oh my goodness, so nice. It's so weighted. The packaging is nice. The swatches were creamy. The eyeshadows on my eyeballs I had no problem with. I would totally recommend this to my non-YouTube beauty loving friends. I would recommend this to anyone that wants a easy go-to palette, especially if you have my skin tone. I think these colors work so beautifully for tan skin. I'm blown away. I'm actually shook. I think this palette was like $14. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember, but I think that's what I paid for it. And I'm impressed. Like, this packaging is so weighted. It's just really nice. I was not expecting to love this as much as I do. So if I was like into doing neutral eyeshadow looks every day, I could see myself constantly reaching for this palette. It's really nice, you guys. Like, even the edges of the packaging are not, like, they're sharp, but they're not like gonna cut you. Whereas some affordable drugstore brands tend to have really sharp packaging. and it just feels really luxurious. So if you want an affordable eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, I would say get on this. I think I saw this collection's available at Ulta. I'm not sure if it's come to Target yet or if it's coming to Target, but the Face and Eye palette, 100% recommend. The lippy is okay. I mean, I'm sure this is nice. I just haven't had it on for very long, so I don't really have an opinion on it. It's a nice nude shade. It's not my favorite nude, so that one I couldn't care less about, and same with this. I don't think this is very good, but this palette, oh my, you're definitely going to want to get your hands on this. I'm not sure if this is limited edition or whatnot, but she's really good. I'm so impressed. I'm so happy. So those are my first impression thoughts on the Jen Atkins X e.l.f. Cosmetics collection. Let me know, did you pick up this palette or were you planning on passing on this? Did my review just change your mind? Are you curious? Is your curiosity piqued? I would love to know all of that info down in the comment section. You guys know I love chatting to you there. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it useful, and I will see you in my next video tomorrow. Bye guys!